Hey y'all, I'm Jessie James Decker, and today we are going to be decorating a cookie to look just like me. I say we, but actually I'm going to be doing it. So let's get started. So I'm going to be choosing the cinnamon cookie because I think I have a pretty good tan going on. It smells so good. I'm so tempted to bite, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to grab a little bit of this black licorice. I guess this is more brown. And I'm going to grab a little bit of the yellow. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of a root. I don't know if I'm the best baker, but I think I'm artistic enough. So hopefully I can pull this off. All right, I'm gonna give myself some eyeballs. Oh, this is really fun. My daughter would love this, actually. Use the icing as, whoops. Oh, that's not, okay, that's purple. So we don't want that one. This is kind of challenging. You know, as a country singer, I'm often traveling on the road performing. I just got done on my big tour and I played here at the Beacon here in New York City, so that was really exciting for me. But you know, I love traveling, I love touring. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love getting out there and playing for the fans, and I love bringing the kids out on the road with me. Okay, so I am now giving myself my thick eyebrows. Gonna give myself a mole because I got one right there. One of the challenges I feel like I face when I am on the road is not being able to make anything homemade. I cook everything, so I like to do lots of research before I go to a restaurant to see how their food is made, what the ingredients are. I also have to be conscious because my daughter Vivienne has a lot of allergies, so I have to always be pretty careful about that. But you know, health and eating well are really big things in our household, especially to my husband. Playing football, you know, for his whole life, eating well is a top priority and making sure you get the proper nutrients. And so I love that he and I both agree on that and do our very best to instill that in our children. So I'm adding a little bit of the root that I was talking about, and I'm gonna see if I can get this brown licorice to stick to it. Oh my God, my daughter would freak out over this. This would be the most fun thing ever. She would make me do a cookie decorating station, and she would do this every day, because every day as of now, she comes home and she goes straight to, we have like a little art coloring station for her. I think instead of going straight to the frozen mac and cheese or the frozen chicken nuggets, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I've done it too, but I think if you need something quick on the go, I always think grab an avocado. Those are so filling. They have so many good nutrients in them. And my kids absolutely love them. I'll cut them up and I'll put them in a little bowl with a little fork, and they love to snack on that. My kids also really, really love grapes. Grapes are a big one. Cut them in half because they're a choking hazard. When you start training your kids to feel like they're getting a treat in vegetables or fruits, I mean, I'll even get a can of green beans just to be quick and on the go, and put those in a bowl, or sometimes I'll heat them up on the stove with just a little olive oil, a little garlic and onion, and oh my goodness, my kids love that. They think they're getting a treat. You just have to train them to think this is the lifestyle and take away those options of the bad food and the bad snacks so that they stop asking for them, and they will. Get in the good habits, that's what I always say. Well, you know, I grew up mostly in the South, so I do have a lot of Southern influences, but I have Italian blood, and my mom is from Louisiana, and all the Italians moved over from Italy to a little town called Independence in Louisiana. So my whole life I was raised on such a fusion of Italian food, Southern food, and Cajun food, all combined into one. So I feel like it really gave me such a big, I don't know, palate for all kinds of foods, and I've never been afraid to try anything new. My favorite healthy dish would be probably grilled salmon over arugula, or I really, really like flank steak, which is it's health. It's a very thin steak. Flank steak over arugula with a little tomato, a lemon, olive oil, homemade dressing. I make all of my salad dressings from scratch. I do not buy salad dressings. I think you can make them, they taste just as delicious. My big cheat would be a big greasy cheeseburger. Sometimes you just gotta have it. Or I love a big greasy chili dog. I know that's really far out there. That is not healthy at all, but you know, sometimes every now and then you gotta just splurge a little bit, treat yourself. So speaking of healthy food and healthy choices, you know, I think a lot of women, sometimes you get to that point when you have a toddler going from that infant to toddler phase of what do you give them? You're done breastfeeding. They're not getting breast milk anymore, and they're not getting formula anymore. So you just go straight to cow's milk. What's the solution? We go to almond milk. I have a partnership with Infogrow, and it's been a really exciting and fitting partnership because I do have a 14-month-old little boy, and he really is loving this toddler drink. What's really great about Infogrow is they have you covered. That solution is now, it's there for you. I wish I would have had this for my first 2 kids, but it's this amazing new toddler drink, and it has all the vitamins that your babies need to continue getting that they are not getting from formula or breast milk anymore. I almost feel like I'm done. I might add a little bit of pink to my lips because I'm not a big red lipstick person, but I thought that was my only option. Just realized it was not. I messed up. So I have a new single that I released on my birthday in April called Roots and Wings. And I'm really excited about it because it actually just went #1 on Disney Radio. It's my first #1 on radio, so it's been really exciting to see how much people love it. I wrote it about where I'm at in my life, and I'm happy and grateful about where my dreams have taken me, but I feel like one thing I will say is I have never forgotten my roots and where I've come from. And I think that's so important to go out there and spread your wings and have your dream come true, but to never forget about the people that helped you get there and the roots that, helped bring you up. So I think I'm finished now. I feel really good about it. I almost messed up my lips, but I think I fixed it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want to keep updated with me, you can find me on my Instagram at Jessie James Decker or my website, jessiejamesdecker.com. Thanks, guys.